All right, so we don't seem to have our pizza yet, so you want to do some viewer mail?
Sure. Yeah. So we're
see
just going to
here.
break when the pizza gets here?
Yes.
Okay.
Hey, everybody. It's time to answer
By the
some of
way, we're at
today's viewer
Zoli's in Addison.
Nice crowd.
I forgot we should reset that because some people might be tuning into us on Twitter.
That's right. Come join
Streaming
us.
live.
Where else
huh?
are we?
They'll give you that hawk tua.
We're also on YouTube and Facebook and Twitch.
Wow.
Look at y'all.
Wow. Cross-platform. Can I go first?
Yeah, man. Do
'Cause
your thing.
I don't think this one got sent to you. James says, what's up, man? James says, subject line, upping the moosing.
Okay.
And the body of the email simply says, antlers go on her head. Unlike moosing, this takes skill and is risky.
So you touch her.
You might just want to hover.
Okay.
You hover your hands around. It's going to be a really awkward. I mean, I
She
can probably
might
try to
catch
do it
that.
on camera, but you're going to have to, like, kind of hunch forward, you know?
So I heard y'all reference this, and I'm scared to say, but I don't know.
We'd never heard of
What
it
it
before.
is.
We didn't come up with this. I don't
It's
want
a
this.
fake bit.
It's a real bit.
I don't know. We've been hearing from a lot of people.
Is it? So it's a something you do in the act, I'm guessing?
It's a part of your
Male and
bedroom
woman?
arsenal.
Can I start asking questions until I figure it out?
Yeah. There's so the
Dan
guy
doesn't
is
like whenever they explain it.
the guy is
I
behind.
know, it makes Dan uncomfortable for some reason.
It's just gross.
Is it an MW
That's
situation?
right. We're just
Yes.
MW.
Yeah.
Or it could MM.
Could it be MM or WW or MWM?
WW,
No, I
they'd have
sat
to
down
have
and y'all were talking about the Eiffel Tower, so that's where my
WW
head's
would have
at.
to have some equipment.
By the way, yeah,
WWWSO.
you would need to purchase the upgrade package. Also, we don't use W. We use F. Get it right.
Oh.
Okay?
I use
MF.
W,
Like
and I
CF
am one.
like
you can't
C-
tell me which one to use.
Like
I'm a WF.
I'm telling you, the industry, we use F. CFNM?
CF, what?
NM?
The C stands for clothed. The N stands for naked.
Oh, that industry? Okay, all right. Now he's back.
I'm a researcher.
He's back. Uh-huh.
So anyways, yeah, that's from James.
I'll start off with
Still don't know what
non-birthday
it
email.
is.
Stand-up desk is the subject line. Game changer. I sell insurance, but it's made me much more productive. Happy belated birthday / anniversary. Great recap, although
Yeah. Go ahead.
Blake left Akash out.
Blake.
And then now a complaint.
Oh, no.
My recent purge of merch didn't come with any free stickers.
Come to Addison.
I have 5 DZ shirts now.
Nice.
See y'all at the Rangers game. This is from Plashley.
No way!
wow.
That's right.
Plashley's back?
Plashley.
Plashley's a DZ. What do we call a woman DZ?
I don't know. CZ. Thank you.
I love
DZV.
Plashley.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know that we love the DZ thing. But anyways, I'm happy to hear from Plashley. Let's
Well,
get
we
her a
do love
sticker.
it now that we're on a DZRV.
Plashley
He's not
would
gonna.
have
That's
5
gonna.
shirts.
He's gonna stick with that the whole time, isn't he?
Yeah, of course.
Probably have Raymond make him a little hashtag DZRV shirt, little hat. Yeah.
Mr. Fat Cat Hotmail, other people are celebrating my birthday, my 38th birthday. It's a wonderful, fantastic birthday. One of the best birthdays.
The best.
Pretty good birthday. My leaders are TC's pronunciation of Kamala,
He struggles.
Oh, I do too.
Jake's picnic table,
How?
I don't know.
It's in the news every day.
Now it is, but before that,
She ran for president.
I know. I made the mistake on the mom game, which is why I bring this up, and Emily made fun of me. So it sounds like TC and I are in the same.
It's a brain thing for
Yeah.
her. It's just locked in.
Yeah.
more Blake, more Danny, from Kellen McGuire.
It's probably McGuire.
It says Guar. So
Yeah, maybe.
why
I
don't
don't
you
know.
take it back there,
All right,
guy who
Plashley
just wants to
man.
make fun of me? Oh, shut up.
I have one from Tyler regarding leeches.
Okay.
Would you like to reset?
Yeah, Julie, my wife texted me a picture of leeches at work. She's an ICU nurse. And I thought leeches was something from like the 1800s. Like, surely we're past leeches.
Did you know they use that now?
We still use them.
I heard y'all talking about this, and I was just as shocked as everybody was. Yes.
Well, Tyler's wife is a 15-year vet of the Parkland Surgery ICU. They store the leeches in the fridge, as Blake said. He said it's a normal fridge. Like they've
like a
Frigidaire.
Like the half and half is in there.
When he says normal
LG.
fridge, yeah, it makes me think like, oh, there's my sugar-free Red Bull and
the
batch of leeches
for the night shift. Yeah.
He says I think they hibernate in cold. When the leech gets full, so this is whenever they have it on the patient, they unhook and go wandering.
Yes.
She said she'd come into her patient's room. Lots of times they are knocked out or so effed up they aren't aware of things. And she would feel kind of weird doing this at a restaurant, but still. She would follow the line of blood on the floor to find the leech.
Yeah.
So it just
gosh.
gets all fat and just takes off and just leaves a trail of leech blood, of human blood coming out of the leech. And that's where they're like, scoop up the little critter.
So my question about
disgusting.
the leeches is like, if you're somebody that's been leeched, do you have to give permission, and do you know?
We talked about
Like
it.
if you're out of it,
I don't know.
and then you wake up and you've been leeched, and you go on with your whole life not knowing that you've been leeched,
They should have to disclose that you were leeched.
right?
Yeah, I think so.
So I told my wife about this, and she said that when they get bored, primarily doctors, because nurses won't do this, they'll drop the leeches in peroxide, and they'll just swell up and explode.
Wow.
So
That's what they do to
Okay,
pass
not
time
that leech video,
when they're
man.
bored
Not-
at work.
different leech.
Not Mike Leach.
They have leech games.
Rest in peace.
Leech Olympics.
Sup, Dan? Day 3 zoner Drew Hummel wants to wish my brother Walker happy 30th. His heroes are Chappie, Kyrie, and Jake's buddy whose parents bought a house in Angel Fire.
Nice.
Yeah, they did. They did. He's probably listening.
I was born in 1989. Dazed and Confused is so much better than I Love You Man. That's from Drew, who says there's $4.20 in the Venmo for your financial
Who
woes.
is ever like pitting those two against each other?
Blake
Just 'cause
did.
those are y'all's two.
We did.
Okay, sorry.
Blake did earlier.
You guys mocked my open, so I went at your neck with Dazed and Confused.
Okay. I Love You Man.
It's a good movie.
Oh, it is not.
Yes, it is. We're watching it on the DZRV.
Your
That is
Grace.
it's a good movie, Blake.
2 sawbucks have been sent to the DZ Venmo. Authentic Day 1, number 90. Now people are differentiating themselves. Like, I didn't buy my way in. I was there early.
Well, this idea gets the people going.
Birthday shout out. It's my Joe Carter on the Indians plus Cameron Brink birthday. My leaders are Dan's catheter nurse, Jake's 48-mile-per-hour fastball, and Blake's acrobatic squirrels. More Blake,
all very
Rachel,
specific.
and the lawyers
Hey,
from Dylan.
got a Rachel and a lawyer here today.
That's right. Did you see Rachel? She's our intern. She's
Yes.
back there.
Hi, Rachel.
Don't get too close.
Rachel says Akash is in the video anniversary show if you want to check it out.
Why don't you guys quit responding to comments?
I do
Boy,
need,
no one watches those comments more than Rachel.
I need to stop.
But she's a commenter as well.
It's true.
Which
She's
is,
fine. That's kind of part of her gig.
Yeah, but she'll, like, argue with her husband on Twitter.
That's awesome.
And it's like, wait, why don't you just
That's awesome.
do it at home?
That's awesome.
What if your wife was, like, heavily online? Wouldn't you hate that?
Yes, I would. Yes, I would.
Airing
That's
all
why I
your
didn't
dirty
marry Julie.
laundry.
She's in the Patreon comments, less Jake.
Yeah. Yeah, it would suck because typically if you're super online, like you try to be funny, and I'd have to be like, babe, no.
Oh.
You're not
You don't
funny.
think she could pull it off?
You're not.
I
funny.
don't think so. No.
Wow. Just trying to funny gatekeeper.
Be like, Jake fell asleep on me
I think
last
she'd
night.
do great with jokes on Twitter.
I caught him moosing.
Day 2 DF number 1024, Joel C. reporting from Colorado Springs. Let's see. More Blake. My leaders are William Pace's angelic voice and Jake's buddy's squirting girlfriend.
wasn't.
Golly.
It is my son Vincent's
I'm
Michael
not even
Young.
going to dignify that with a response.
Michael Young birthday.
You
Vincent's
told us about it.
birthday. I'm hoping to get a good grade from Jake on that name.
What was it again?
Vincent.
That's awesome. That's a strong name.
Vinny. You're going to end up being called Vinny.
You can do Vinny. You could do Vince. Vincent is distinguished.
But Vin.
Vin's tight too.
Vin is just like,
Yeah.
now you're driving fast and
Right.
drinking Coronas.
Robin Banks.
Also, Monday is my Jackie Robinson birthday. All I ask for is to be the mooser and not the moosey.
One of the most disappointing things, to go back to Vin, this guy's an authentic Vin, right? But I was so bummed out. I knew his last name wasn't Diesel, but I assumed his first name was Vincent. Vin
It's not?
Diesel's name is Mark Sinclair.
What a dweeb.
It's like the most boring name you could possibly have. I mean, I get why he changed it.
Is that a Kempsman?
Yeah.
That he
no
has
way.
a different name?
That doesn't count.
I
No?
feel like it should be.
Come on.
So he was just sitting there as Mark Sinclair thinking,
I'm
how
not
can
getting
I
any
come
rolls.
up with a cooler
I
name?
have the biceps. I have the
I
tank
know.
top.
Vin Diesel. And then the rolls just start pouring in.
Yes.
That's how it works.
Back to Joel C. Says, hit me up if you guys ever grow a pair
Oh.
and actually move to Colorado.
Oh.
I'm down for a Mountain 960 visit. Keep up the good fight. You guys are bigger heroes than Jesus and George Washington combined.
That's huge. That's huge for y'all.
That is. Put that on the sales deck.
Testimonial. Fan testimonial. These guys are bigger than Jesus and George Washington combined.
And I got day tour Paul here, who says, hey, Dan, I want to report on an odd phenomenon I had never experienced before. I went to the Morgan Wallen concert
Ah, yes.
with my wife this weekend at the Death Star. There were more jean shorts and cowboy boots than I'd like to admit. The crowd was about 70% women. This made me question whether or not I should be listening to this dude. I tell myself I was there for Jelly Roll anyway. Did Jelly Roll open?
Yeah. Jelly Roll came on before Morgan Wallen.
So that's your, like, it's all good that you just love Jelly Roll?
Yeah, like, oh no, you're cool now, dude.
That doesn't seem
stick
better
around.
to me.
I
Yeah.
love Jelly Roll.
I'm just here for Jelly Roll.
It's kind of weird.
Late in the evening, before Morgan got up, women started feebly dashing into the men's restroom utilizing the stalls. I understood as the lines for the ladies' room were over 100 people deep. It got weirder later in the evening as there were simply two lines in the men's room, one for dudes to use the urinals and one for ladies to use the stalls. The ladies' line started at the stalls, so women were chilling in there surrounded by 20 dudes with hog in hand. It was a little weird. But
Yeah.
I was a few beers in, so it didn't bother me.
Hog in hand. That stopped me down.
I felt for them because they would miss half the set if they waited in the ladies' line. What is the Dumb Zone's take on this? Thanks. More Julie and more size after the abrupt end to the news from day 2, Paul.
Lucky day. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, you could do what you got to do, I guess. I would be a little bit worried that they're kind of in danger because, as he mentioned, there's a lot of drunk dudes in there. And now there's, like, ladies with their pants down.
Yeah, but I feel like
But you gotta do it.
society, like society's going to make do no matter what the politicians argue about. If society thinks it's worthy, then we're just going to act like that. Right? I mean, stop signs exist, but do you ever stop at the stop sign on Bernie and Carroll Avenue, or because there's no one ever there?
No.
Every single time.
You know what I mean?
Yes, I stop every time I use a turn
Dude,
signal.
you're such a dork.
I come to a full stop.
It's new. That's your new name. Full stop, Jake.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm trying to figure out how to title this new Jake. Full stop, Jake.
yeah, it's a little bit weird. It would be weird too if you kind of like went in with your wife, and now there's like a bunch of other, or your girlfriend or whatever. Now there's a bunch of other dudes, as the emailer indicated, hog in hand. But you do what you got to do, I guess.
But bathrooms are changing a lot these days.
What?
Oh, yeah?
What does that mean?
They really are. You laugh. Okay, so whatever. There's the unisex ones at a lot of places. unisex, whatever, where anybody can go in the bathroom.
No, uni. That's what people. That's how to pronounce it.
Okay, unisex. I said it weird. Unisex. So that's a thing, and that's fine. There's reasons and everything else.
Do you think she's like Ralph Strangis, where you meet Ralph, and you're like, how did this guy ever used to do coke? Like, he's already like he's on coke, but if he was, and then you meet Julie, and you're like, she hasn't been drinking today? Like, she's just giggling and okay, go ahead.
This is just me.
All right, back to bathrooms are...
They're really changing.
They're really changing. Okay, so you have those, and they'll hit you when you're least expecting it, like at a Starbucks or whatever, and it's fine. You roll with it. It's a lot grosser than it used to be for the ladies when you go into one of those restrooms.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
100%, but you deal with it because that's what you got. You got to pee. Okay? Then at like the clubs and the fancier places nowadays, they'll do like where there's just doors for peeing, but there's like an area where everybody hangs out and washes their hands together.
Yeah.
Men and women.
I've seen that before, too.
Yeah, I was at a place that was way too cool for me downtown a few months ago. And
so unisex bathrooms do exist, even with the bathroom bill or whatever.
You know Dan's bit, right?
Yeah. No. Well, I don't know. What is it?
This guy's never seen a family restroom that he's passed up.
Oh, you're a big family restroom guy?
They're great.
Dude, you're the worst.
There's so much room in there.
Don't do that.
Well,
what do you mean?
There's a lady standing outside with a baby who had a blowout, just crying.
Yeah.
Well, I love
The
how
other kids running off, and Dan's just like, yeah, and he's stretched out in here.
I love how Jake has thrown this grenade at Dan when you do the same thing.
No, I do not.
At least he's a...
You said at the
Has
gym your stuff
little
got locked in the
kids.
family bathroom locker and you couldn't get it out.
Different situation. There is a full family locker room. It's a family locker room, but they have like changing rooms. I guess I do it, but there's like 8 of them.
Oh.
There's like 8 of them.
Can you believe this guy Dan does that?
There's one. There's one, and he occupies it.
It's kind of like using the
Why do you do that, Dan?
HOV lane when no one's in it and you're alone. Like, I'm just helping traffic. I'm helping the traffic in the men's bathroom. Like, I'm at a movie theater, and I'll go use the family restroom because...
No, you're not helping anybody.
Yeah, I am.
How do you know that the family doesn't need the restroom?
Well, it does suck when you walk out and there's a lady there with a kid.
Crying.
And I've been in there like a half hour because I'm on Twitter. I'm
Yeah.
sitting down, relaxing.
doing his taxes.
Yeah, you know.
Watching moosing videos.
Yeah. Eating a cup of soup.
and then the mom just kind of...
Soup.
Yeah, you ever take some
Quickly
soup
turns
into
around.
a restroom?
No,
It's great.
I don't
She's
take
like,
food
I'm not
into
going
a
in there
restroom.
after that guy.
Don't hurt me.